Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. So, I got a plan. I got a plan for the rail system. However, I don't think that I can fully implement this plan because I think I have not enough rails for this layout. Nevertheless, it will be a start, but I guess it will be some kind of a boring start because it won't be that impressive of a rail system. Maybe I will even rethink this entire idea and go back to this roller coaster situation or so I had in mind last time. But yeah, let me just present you the idea and then we can see if it makes sense or if I should go for something else. Well, traveling from the tower to the mine or to the cabin or to the storage room is rather simple, so it wouldn't make, well, it would be maybe a little bit faster to travel down there by minecart instead of by horse. But, well, I think it's a little bit more, but it has some more tradition to just do it by horse. Also, it's not so noisy. I mean, traveling by minecart is really noisy, and this is also a thing where I think, okay, we don't want to start each episode with a lot of noise. And yeah, in this case, I think it's not a good idea to build a rail connection from up there down here because, yeah, I just don't think that this would make so much sense. Traveling to the portal would be interesting, but I rarely travel to the portal, and if I do so, then it's really connected to a specific mission, like, okay, I like to get some nether wart or whatever I like to get, and yeah, in this case, this is not really a thing I do that often, and when I do it, then it should be more like a heroic expedition or so. So that's not good. Traveling here to the Monument Valley is more of a activity we do from time to time when, yeah, mostly at the end of a year, when we do this special end of the year episode with fireworks and planning the next monument or so, or when we want to build a monument. So this also has more of a tradition, and so no rails. This basically leaves us with three options. Option one, I will discuss this a little bit more in detail after I presented you the two other options. Option one would be, as I said, the little bit more artificial, like an art project or so, with the roller coaster ride or so. I mean, this would be cool, but I will talk about this in just a moment. Another destination we travel or where we go from time to time would be the mountain home. But since the journey to the mountain home, or the way to get there, is not really straight and has a lot of obstacles, I think that's not so much of a good idea. I would really like to have some kind of path going to the mountain home, especially as we build the bridge. But I feel that going to the mountain home is a little bit more like a recreational activity or so. I mean, that's more like a house for a weekend away or so, where you just want to spend some time to relax, where you want to see some mountain sheep or so. So in this case, I think it's over there, the mountain home. Can we see it from here? Let's get a little bit closer. Yeah, there's a mountain home. We barely can see it. The mountain in the distance. That's a mountain home. So it's also super far away, and this makes it also super difficult. And yeah, because it's such a recreational thing, I think mountain home is also out of the question, which basically leaves us with the lighthouse. Indeed. I really like to build a connection to the lighthouse because that's a cool thing there. It's also a little bit like the mountain home where I like to go from time to time, just relax a bit, so to speak. But I feel that this is a super cool spot. This is really a great thing where you think, okay, I can leave the horse behind, I can travel by minecart or so. I think this would be perfectly fine. So I think I like to do the connection of the lighthouse, but this is really a super long distance, and so I'm not quite sure if, excuse me, horse. No. If this is really the way to go, or if we should go for something else. And okay, let's grow some more coconuts. Not that I really need them, but I mean, it's nice to have a few, right? To have just a few coconuts in case I need them for a purpose. I don't know what the purpose is, except for cookies. But yeah, let's just add a few more here and there to the trees. Maybe we can do a thing, a party, a summer party with some coconuts, with some nicely decorated. Hey, yes, I could have some of them in my pavilion. This could be interesting. But I think this would be also a neat idea to celebrate a little bit the summer. Although I don't really like summer, but at least it would give us a certain thing. Maybe we can celebrate the thing. How's it called? The time when longest day in the northern hemisphere. Summer solstice, right? That's the name. That's the name of this particular event. When this takes place, maybe we can then do something like this. This would be super cool. But yeah, that's a completely different topic. I wanted to talk about plans for the rail system. So we already have a connection to the lighthouse, which is super good because this means I just have to build the rail system right next to it. Unfortunately, I think the distance is way too long. I'm not quite sure how long the distance really is, but I think it's quite a distance. On the other hand, I do have quite a lot of rails, but let's travel along here. I think this is more than 5 stacks of rails or so. We have to travel, and yeah, just look at the distance. I mean, maybe yes. Now when I just ride along, I think, oh dear, I think we are. I mean, I could press F3 to just see the distance traveled, but oh man, when I now see the distance, and okay, we then also have to go through this tunnel, and we can't build on stairs, so this would be problematic to get through here. I need to basically excavate a new path, and then this way. Okay, no. Maybe back to the artificial thing. So, oh dear. Yeah. I will talk about the artificial thing in just a moment. Let's talk a bit about Eco, the new series that started on my channel. I'm super excited about this game. However, I'm not quite sure if about the gameplay itself. I mean, the general idea of the game is that you have to stop apparently a meteor to impact the planet, and for this purpose you have to do research. But in order to do research, you have to gather a lot of resources, and for gathering a lot of resources, you of course need to mine them or obtain them somehow from the environment. And if you are too aggressive, you basically destroy an ecosystem, and some animals might go extinct or so, which is a super cool concept, and it really discusses the problem of how to preserve our environment, how to preserve nature. And so I think this is a super cool topic. Also, I discuss this quite frequently on in the coffee break. So I think this is super cool. This is the perfect idea. But yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what to. If the gameplay itself is good, because so far I'm a little bit concerned about the entire, you have to unlock things and skill points and whatnot. So I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and this is not that great. This is not that great at all. So, but we will see. We will see. I barely scratched the surface of the game, basically, so I hope over time it will get better. Well, better is the wrong word, but it will get more substantial or so. Right now it feels a little bit like the typical grinding and do stuff game, but not so much. So far I haven't really noticed this ecological situation problem, and this really is where I'm really excited. I really hope it will change soon, because this would be super cool. But yeah, I just think that the entire concept of discussing those problems in a computer game and making them to the player's action. Okay, let's just talk about the rail system. I think when we look down from here, so we see the cabin in the distance, we see the mural, we see the airplane, we see the airport, and so I think this entire place is quite busy, and it was also super cool as we decorated the region for Christmas. But yeah, I think it's super cool. And when we look down here, I think when I have something in this general vicinity, this could be cool. When we see something going through here and there's a rail system or so, this could be super cool. So let's investigate this particular region, if we can find a good starting spot where I can begin to build the rail system. Yeah, I think this is super cool, because not only the game discusses the problems, the environmental problems, it also makes them a central part of the game, an integral part of the game, and more importantly, it directly connects the effects. I at least hope that this will happen once I get further into the story of the game. It lever. It hopefully connects the player's decisions, the player's actions directly to the causes of a change in the terrain and the environment in something. So that basically you as a player get the idea, okay, I am the one in charge, I'm the one who did all of this, so maybe in reality it's also me who can make the difference. And when a game can initialize and somehow induce such a rethinking, then this would be super awesome. And in this case, I'm really excited about the continuation of the series, and I really hope you enjoy this series as well. And just wanted to mention this. Okay, I think we have to leave the horse behind, because I really like to get up here. Yeah, I mean, we could have a starting point here, then have some pillars on which the rail system rests, and then have a giant circle or something like this. Would this be a thing? Would this be cool, or would this be weird and awkward? Not so sure about that. But I think it could be super cool, because we can really see it from up there, and so I think this could be quite interesting. Of course, it does not fulfill any purpose then, but it would look good, and I could jump in here and do a journey. On the other hand, it would be also cool when I can use... See, there's a huge problem. I like to do a cool thing, but I can't really decide what I like to do, so that's bad. Can I somehow connect some more buildings? I mean, everything has grown so natural, so it's problematic to now start to add this rail thing without changing everything, which would be super sad. Yeah. So eco, yeah. I really hope that this really causes some rethinking or so. This would be awesome. This would be super cool. But yeah, we will see. We will see what happens during the gameplay. An interesting thing. I ordered the thing from Amazon, and the seller is, I guess, located in Spain, which is not a problem. That's completely fine. However, it was part of an order where I ordered multiple items at once, and so I just gave them the address of this packet station. I already talked about this. This is basically an automated or robotic box where the parcel service just puts in the packet, and I get a number, number, and I can enter this number into the interface, and then the door opens and I can retrieve my package. So that's cool. That's awesome. Unfortunately, the seller based in Spain used a delivery service that is not part of the delivery service that has the packet station. So I'm not quite sure what happens to my package. I mean, it should have arrived some time ago. I now contacted them via Amazon, and they gave me the transport number of the ID of the packet, because this was also thing they haven't given me. So basically, the packet is lost, and now I hopefully can somehow connect the other delivery service and ask them, well, I like to get my package. How do we do this now? And hey, it would be also super cool to have a rail system maybe going from here to there or so, just to connect those mountains. Would this be a thing? Well, it would change a little bit a few things, and also, what am I doing then on top of this mountain? Is there maybe, hey, wait, can I build some kind of vantage point up there, where I can look over to the Monument Valley or so? This would be cool. Let's investigate. Let's really investigate this. Maybe let's store the horse before the horse drops into one of those holes. This would be bad. Yeah. Now I really hope that I can retrieve my packet before the delivery service says, well, balls to this guy. We just returned the delivery or so. This would be bad. This would be super bad. And yeah, we will see. We will see. I will keep you posted about this. I really hope I can get my packet. This would be really unfortunate. So yeah. I also decided, okay, to join this gym situation, to continue doing this. And yeah, it was even more fun on Monday, as I was there for the second time. So I really noted that in the recent time, I haven't had so much opportunity to do some sports, which of course was my very own fault, because I haven't taken the time. But yeah, in the end, I haven't had the time, I haven't had the motivation, and this would be really a prime spot. I mean, when I can get here with a minecart, I mean, this would give it at least some purpose. I could enjoy this fantastic vista to Monument Valley over there, to the bridge. We can see the airport, we can see the tower, we can see basically all of the major things we built so far. That's cool. I think this could be a good idea. We can also see some decent tunnels, which is also cool. So yeah, this would be maybe a cool idea. We can do this. Luckily, it's the end of the episode, so I have time to rethink everything before I start to build some pillars, and in the end to regret my decision. But yeah, this would be cool, wouldn't it? From my perspective, it would be cool. But yeah, I have to give it some more thought over until the next episode or so. Yeah, sports is super cool. Being back at sports, that's great. That's really really a nice thing, and I'm already looking forward to the next time. Of course, it's super exhausting, but that's good. This is exactly what I need. So yeah, that's cool. Also interesting, I never thought I would ever go into a gym, and now I apparently will do this on a regular basis. So that's also a thing that's also a thing to think about. Right, I wanted to add some decoration to this thing at one point as well. So when will I add some decorations to the interior of this terminal? Not quite sure. I really need to do this at some point. But yeah, that's also a thing for the future. Oh man, this is such an unproductive episode, but at least we can discuss a few things. So yeah, apparently now I'm a person who goes to the gym. Whoop-de-doo. Not quite sure what I should say about this. One great thing. It rained. It rained here, as you know, on Monday. On Monday evening, we had a lot of rain, really heavy rain, and it cooled down. It really cooled down. It feels so good. It feels really, really good. So that's nice. That's super awesome. That's super great to finally have some cooler temperatures and to relax a bit. This is good. That's super awesome. That's super relaxing. Super amazing. And yeah, really enjoying it. Yesterday, I had the next seminar, and this time the systems were running, so no technical issues, and it felt so much better. It's basically my favorite seminar or my favorite session because there's so much interaction, there's so much you can try things out, but unfortunately, the students were too hesitant. In the last semester, so in the winter term, they were super excited and they wanted to do it, but this time they were a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more laid back, which is completely fine. I have nothing against it, but I think this is also a thing you realize when you change perspective. From the perspective as the one who gives the seminar, you put a lot of effort into it. You do a lot of preparations. You try to come up with neat ideas. You try to motivate them and to do good teaching. But then you face once again the empty eyes of students, or the eyes that basically signalize, all right, I don't care about what you're doing, I don't understand what you're doing, and you just think, well, is it really so hard to just try to be a little bit more active, to be a little bit more interested? So I mean, this is not really the problem with the seminar on Tuesday, but still, it's all the time this feeling where you think, okay, when you're not interested in it, why are you then here? Why? Then just stay at home or so. And this is all the time a thing you really notice when you change a little bit perspective and you're suddenly the one who has to prepare everything. But yeah, that's an old problem, and it's a persistent problem, I guess. So, I haven't managed to answer any question today. I haven't managed to do any progress. And hey, if I would build the rail thing over there, we probably can't see it from up here because the cabin is in the way, but nevertheless, it's super cool. It could be a good idea. In this case, I hope you have enjoyed this very episode, and I hope you will be joining me next time. So, thank you so much for watching. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you! Thank you.